I now call upon Anne-Marie McDermott to join President Gandry and me at the podium. Anne-Marie McDermott, you are an alum of MSM's pre-college division and went on to study at the college. You are an acclaimed pianist who the New York Times has said, quote, balances qualities of excitement and spontaneity with clarity and elegance. Your love of performing, recording, and commissioning encompasses an impressive variety of styles and periods. You perform regularly with the Chamber Music Society of Lincoln Center, where you have been a member since 1995, and have performed with many of America's and the world's most renowned ensembles and conductors. You've premiered dozens of works by living composers, and your discography includes Bach's English suites and partitas, Gershwin's complete works for piano and orchestra, and recordings by Haydn, Chopin, and Schubert. You are currently working on recording the complete Mozart's concertos and all of Haydn's piano sonatas. A proud alumna of the Young Concert Artists, you also enjoy nurturing young pianists and participating in festivals, both as juror and performer.
Anne-Marie McDermott, in recognition of your singular musicianship and profound contributions to the world of classical music, with the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Manhattan School of Music and by the Board of Regents of the State of New York, it is my distinct honor to confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Musical Arts, honoris causa. Congratulations, Dr. McDermott.
Dr. Gandry, Dr. Griggs, Madam Chair, trustees, faculty, graduating class, fellow honorees, family, and friends. What an absolutely incredible honor to be standing here today receiving this very special recognition. When I think back to when I started going to the Manhattan School of Music pre-college division when I was 10 years old, and through the many transformational years that followed for me at MSM, I never could have imagined that I'd be standing here today. When I entered the Manhattan School of Music pre-college division, it was with my three siblings, my sister Maureen, who's a cellist, my brother Patrick, who's here as well, and my sister Carrie. All four of us took over this place. I have been blessed with an absolutely thrilling and fulfilling life in music, and I wanted to share a few thoughts with this graduating class about my journey and some of the lessons that I've learned along the way. Music is so much bigger than you, and it has the ability of unlocking human emotions and connecting and inspiring the world around you. You're part of a greater whole, and there is nothing that you can't accomplish if you dream it and if you envision it. Music creates joy, beauty, and unity. This life is filled with opportunity, and I encourage you to surround yourself with great people who will inspire you, challenge you, and support you. You should create a musical world worthy of future generations, one that looks to the past, one that celebrates the present, and helps to define the future. You're beginning a journey with no arrival point. It is a privilege and a tremendous responsibility to pursue a life in music. There is no one right path. You need to create your own. I know I did. You need to have courage and authenticity, kindness and curiosity, collaboration, and a deep love of what you do. There are no shortcuts to hard work. The incredible pedagogue, Raphael Bronstein, who taught at Manhattan School of Music and who my sister Carrie studied with, he had a great expression which I carry with me for my whole life. The expression was, the greater your discipline, the greater your freedom. And that is so true. On a more personal note, when I was in my late teens, still going to Manhattan School of Music, I was earning a living accompanying everybody on the planet for their juries, for competitions, for their recitals. And one day I received a call from Susan Wadsworth, who was the president of Young Concert Artists. She encouraged me to audition. I did, I won, and it launched my career. I hadn't thought even of entering this competition. The impact of music is really palpable. After 9/11, nearly 23 years ago, I recall performing in full houses, and the emotions, as you can imagine, ran very deep. The public needed what we do. It did matter, and we do matter. Of course, assuming the performances are compelling. In 2003, when I speak of dreaming big enough, I thought of recording and performing the complete cycle of Prokofiev piano sonatas. I wrote a proposal, and to my surprise, Bridge Records and Lincoln Center gave me the opportunity that I sought. I was shocked. In 2010, when I was looking how I was going to chart my career course, an opening came up for artistic director of the Bravo Vale Music Festival, one of the most important festivals in the country, in my humble opinion. And so I applied. And you don't really take a course in being an artistic director. I applied, I was a nervous wreck. I got to the second interview and they offered me the job. And I've been there 15 years, innovating, performing, having real impact, I hope. Speaking this final little story, speaking of having impact being something larger than yourselves, several years ago I was asked to get 2 tickets for 2 people I didn't know to a sold-out concert of the New York Philharmonic at the Bravo Vale Festival. I did. They came. They were overwhelmed by the performance, and years later, with some help from me, they endowed the McKnight Center for the Performing Arts, a world-class music and performance venue at Oklahoma State University in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Ross McKnight, who endowed this, is now on the board of the New York Philharmonic. When I think back to my formative years at the Manhattan School of Music, I really had no idea whether I'd be able to have a meaningful or significant impact on the classical music field. So I just encourage all of you to dream big, to have a whole lot of courage, think outside the box, and mostly enjoy and love every day of doing what you love to do. I would like to thank my brilliant and amazing husband, Mike Lubin, and I would finally like to express my deepest, deepest gratitude to the Manhattan School of Music for this once-in-a-lifetime honor. I'm kind of blown away by this. So, thank you all so much.